Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, and welcome to DC Fans United. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Damage #1 from 2018. So in my last video I did a video where you had 6 different comics to choose from, and Damage got the most votes. So I'm gonna go ahead and review Damage now, and next time I'm gonna review the Dark Side Oversized Special, which got the second most votes. But first off, I have a quick shout out for my friends over at OutrightGeekery.com. It's a really awesome geek website. They host my videos and they have all kinds of cool reviews and stuff. Alright, so first off, on Damage, we're going to take a look at the credits and see who worked on it. Tony S. Daniel did the pencils for this book, and the pencils are phenomenal. It's, in my opinion, the best thing about the book. And let's see, Robert Vendetti did the writing. The inker is Danny Micah, and Tommy Mora did the colors, and the letters are by Tom Napolitano. So the cover, we're going to start off on the cover, and Tony S. Daniel did the pencils on this too. The cover is phenomenal. This is like what you want in a cover, in a comic book cover. At least it's what I want in a comic book cover. Just check it out. It's really good. You've got the character's name at the top, but the main thing about it is you've got your hero or your main character centered. He's very prominent. He takes up most of the space, and it just looks awesome. You know, he's doing the classic superhero pose where he crashed and landed on the ground. He's got the American flag in the background. He's got 2 helicopters coming out. You know, it's got the symmetry, and it's got everything centered, and it's just great. And the colors are good too. I mean, there isn't a lot of color in it, but Damage is basically gray, so that's what you get. So going ahead and starting off on the first page, the way it starts off is a little confusing. I don't know if this is a flashback or what, but the first page is a full page splash page, and it's of Damage falling, well, when he's in his human form and he's changing into Damage. So then we go to the next page, and it's another full page splash page, which I'm like 99% sure isn't directly connected to the last page, but I'm not entirely sure. In any case, it is the Suicide Squad, at least this rendition of the Suicide Squad. So what you see there in the foreground is Parasite's head, and then there's Deadshot leaning against a rock, and you see the big giant hand holding Harlequin. That's, I'm assuming, Giganta. They don't come out and say it, but it's like, who else could it be? And then underneath the hand, you can only see the arm sticking out, but that's Solomon Grundy. So we go to the next page, and now the story starts going in order. It's like linear. So we see Ethan here, who is a soldier, and he says, I joined the army to become a soldier. I don't want to be this, not this. But he changes anyway, so you see he's got this wicked transformation, and then boom, next page, full page splash page. There he is, there's Damage. So he broke from his chains and smashed his way out of the cargo plane and jumped out. Looks really great, and we see the title of the issue is Out of Control Part 1 Let Loose. So it's really awesome. And he crashes on the ground, and the cargo jet crashes too. We see him walking. And, you know, the art's really good throughout, I think. So he starts smashing up cars and stuff, and then he gets shot from behind because one of the soldiers is gonna try and stop him, and he's got this kind of super suit. So he attacks Damage and starts shooting him and stuff, and he's got this whole vendetta against Damage, or Ethan, because he wanted to be Damage, but they picked the other guy to be Damage. So he's going against orders and attacking Damage because they told him to stand down and wait for reinforcements. And yeah, this whole comic is like action and splash pages, which is pretty much, with comics, that's like one of the main things you want, or at least I want, is, you know, good art, good storytelling, splash pages, team-ups, lots of characters, and action. And this has a number of those things, so that's pretty good. So he continues attacking and shooting him. We get a couple full splash pages of their fight. This one here is really good, I think, where he's hitting him into the wall, and this is where Damage starts to win the fight. And he's just wailing on him, and he picks up this giant piece of concrete, and it looks like he's going to kill him, but then we get this kind of glimpse of like, oh, maybe Damage is going to be a hero, because he throws the chunk of concrete to the side and walks away. And the guy he was going to kill says, can't even finish the kill, Ethan. They should have chosen me. So then Damage walks away, and it looks like he's going to start smashing up the city, but he realizes in his own mind that that's not the right thing to do and walks away. And then you see him here where he's just kind of kneeling, and there's this constant countdown timer going. So the gimmick with this is when he's in his damage form, he can only be like that for an hour. So that kind of differentiates him from the Incredible Hulk, which everyone's been comparing Damage to the Incredible Hulk. They're like, Damage is DC's Hulk, and I kind of disagree for a couple of reasons. And for one thing, you could say that about anything. Like, the Hulk is Marvel's Frankenstein monster, you know. Stan Lee even admitted that the inspiration for the Hulk was Frankenstein. So in any case, it's the next morning, and they're looking for Damage. This is the crew that's here. And I really like the art, the way the helicopters are drawn and stuff. And we get this character who's named Colonel Jonas. So she's in charge of Damage, essentially. So she's looking for him and picking up the people who've been killed, the soldiers who didn't make it. And at first I thought she wasn't really that interesting of a character, but then she's talking about how this pilot who died was really a good guy and everything. So it kind of makes it seem like she cares about her troops, but then to counterpoint that, Amanda Waller shows up. So Amanda Waller is in charge of the Suicide Squad. So she says she's here to clean up Colonel Jonas's mess, which means she's going to hunt down and probably try to kill Damage. When we see her team here, she's got Giganta, Solomon Grundy, Parasite, Deadshot, Harlequin, and I'm actually not 100% sure who the guy with the red hood is, so if you let me know down in the comments, that would be awesome. The one there in front of Solomon Grundy. So that's where this... Oh, we have one more page. So then we see Ethan back in his human form, and he's laying there on the ground. So he can be in the form of Damage for an hour once every 24 hours. So they're going to try and capture him before that time is up and he can transform again. Alright, and then there was one really cool page I thought here. This is kind of an ad for the Terrifics. This is another comic that's going to be coming out in this new line, this new age of DC superheroes that Damage is also a part of. And then there was like a 6-page preview comic at the end of this issue, but I'm not going to focus on that for now. Alright, so that's all for now. That's my review of Damage #1. I liked it, but, you know, take it or leave it. You can tell what kind of comic it is. It's probably not for everyone, but I thought it was pretty cool. I just wish it were a little longer. Alright, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and as always, thank you for being a part of DC Fans United. And be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit a like if you liked the video, and be sure to hit the bell for notifications so you know when I have a new video up, which is almost every day, if not every day. Alright, that's all for now.
End of line.